How cool is this? This little MX-5, if you wink at it, it winks back, watch. So we're at Goodwood for the first ever Classic Japfest. Let's get out there and look at some retro JDM metal. So we're on the Kentish UK club stand and they've got some really interesting stuff on here. And the ish in the Kentish is because they're not all from Kent, but most of them are. But there's even a guy from Holland. But let's go and have a look at some of these cars. Got a wicked little Nissan Bluebird here. Didn't used to be cool back in the day, but they're definitely cool now. Lovely Mark III Supra. Got a really, really lovely R30 Skyline here. Slammed on the floor, really clean. Period interior, it's just beautiful, really, really like that. Yeah, just other loads of cool stuff. Another Supra in the back corner, or a Supra Celica as they're known. Have a look at this one. I've still got more coming in. MX-5, wicked FC RX-7 down there. Civic sedan. Yeah, I mean 80s heaven here. So we've got some really interesting cars on the fast car stand here at Classic Japfest. So we've got a Kato inspired Toyota GX71. Next to that we've got a genuine drift car AE86 Corolla. And then we've got a 1,000 horsepower R34 GTR V-Spec 2. Really cool car, we've done a video on that in fact, so check the channel out, put the link in the description. Then we've got an Evo 6 RS. Absolutely immaculate that car and highly modified, really, really, really nice. And then moving around, got another Skyline, this time an R33, stance to perfection. And then we've got something that's not really normally fast car, but because it's Classic Japfest, we thought we'd bring it along. And I've got to try and say this right, and I'm not sure I can. Mitsuku Lasade. Now, this car was owned by Jeremy Clarkson and was used on the Grand Tour Euro Crash. And underneath that car is it's based on a Nissan S13. But yeah, really cool, a little bit different. But there you go, that's the fast car stand today. Found this lovely Mazda AutoZam one. So AutoZam is a sub-brand of Mazda. As you can see, tiny little thing, gull wing doors, and rumour has it that this inspired the Renault Twingo. So this is the first ever Classic Japfest, and what we've noticed today is the amount of cool variety of cars here. So you've got a wicked Supra, we've done a little bit on that AutoZam there, then you've got a 240Z, then parked next to it is an S2000, all coming under the Classic Japfest banner. Told you the variety here is amazing. This Japanese Audi is just on point. Just stumbled across this really fun little car called the S Cargo, and that's made by Nissan. And do you think that Nissan were having a bit of a joke with an S Cargo because it looks like a snail? Possibly. Also looks a bit like a Citroen 2CV. Plus there's loads of headroom in there, fun little round windows, even Joker's sitting there with his massive head. And rumour has it that it inspired the Renault Twingo. But yeah, cool little car that. we're expecting to see a lot of Skyline GTRs here today, but they've actually got a load of variety. So you've got an R32, R34, R33, but the lesser spec versions, so like the GTSs and the GTS-Ts. So if you're a Japanese car nut and you love your Nissans, there's loads of the old popular choices like the S13s, S14s, everything. But what about this one, Nissan Safiro? Don't see many of these over here, and this is a really, really nice one. Like that a lot. Another cool car behind us, the Nissan Stigia or Stager. How would you pronounce it? Let us know in the comments. I was just going to say it's a Nissan Skyline Estate, much easier. So we're in the special display area at the minute, and again there's still loads of variety. Got a cool little Micra behind us, a Corona pickup, it's making me thirsty, and then you've got an Amuse kitted S2000 that's, yeah, extremely wide. But yeah, just going to keep going and looking. Just awarded a top 10 to this Mitsubishi Pajero Evo. Really rare, but this car is absolutely like, it's almost like it's just come from the showroom. So he imported it from Japan during COVID and he just sat there polishing it ever since. But yeah, I think a worthy winner. Great little, well, big car, medium car. Another really rare car, this Isuzu Piazza, or Pizza, or make me hungry. Yeah, handling by Lotus on these, as standard, turbo engine, proper JDM. So on the Street Icons Show and Shine, sponsored by Maguire's, and Tom, you're picking the winners today, so you've got to pick a winner and two runners-up.
Two runners-up.
And there's some really good cars in here, so you're going to have your work cut out.
It's really nice, isn't it? There's a nice blend of classic, there's some really nice modern stuff as well. I mean, there's the Datsun Sunny pickup, which I'm fond to because we used to have one, right?
You did.
It's the only car we've sold, but I've seen that and I'm really, really fond of that.
Yeah, so you've got one of the cleanest EK9s in the world.
Yeah.
MR2, S13. Going around
S13, sorry as well, we're going to rush back, but it's got the Advan 3-spokes on it, which I'm a huge fan of.
Yes.
Have a set. I nearly put them on my DC5, but didn't.
Yeah. 11.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
a bit of a tatty wing, so we can mark it down for that. No, this is absolutely beautiful,
Cool,
isn't it? Yeah.
This is really, really cool.
Yeah, he's just finished that because I was trying to get this for my stand.
Hey,
and he
what
wanted to
a
go
way to get noticed. It's mint, but don't anyone ever think that it works this way, but it's got a Maguire's product in the back window, so that's good, isn't it?
That is good. Well, it's clever.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
R34.
Yeah, it's got some lovely paint on the bonnet.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Yeah.
And then getting to the pickup you're just talking about. Do you regret selling your one?
I really do. At the time we had to get rid of it because we didn't have the space, but this is nice.
This is clean.
Some nice stuff on here.
That is really clean.
Brakes. Oh, yeah, very nice indeed.
And then if you're looking at this other side, got an MX-5, and apparently that's a 3D printed roof.
Yeah, they were just saying that there's some really nice custom work on here.
Yeah.
Nice wide arch.
I've got to say I'm loving the FD.
They're just cool, aren't they?
That one's really clean.
Yeah.
Nice body kit.
Yeah,
Really, bride
really nice.
seats, roll cage,
Big wing.
big wing.
Inner chav for me, thankfully. You know.
Evo 6, extremely clean. I think these guys are brothers.
Yes, brothers. But apparently he applied and then was like, oh, my brother's got a really nice
Galant.
Galant. Yeah.
This is
Galant,
really
and
nice.
This is really, really nice and clean.
And you don't
Yeah.
really see many of these
No.
modified.
Well, you don't see many of them, one, and then two, this clean.
No. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, really, really nice.
So I'm going to leave you to pick the winner. Have you got an idea?
How do you pick out that?
I don't know.
So I think what is really important to say is we won't be picking it. It's not a judging. We're not judging it. There's not sheets. So because they're all really cool cars and they're such a high standard, it's going to be a case of what we'd like to go home in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, cleanliness will come to the top of it as well because it needs to be. But
Yeah.
it's not going to be judging on marked sheets. Just to make that clear.
And I think that's a really good point because, like on the street icons thing, it's not a show and shine. It's not
Yeah.
a concourse. It's more about the overall package,
Yeah.
being clean, being cool, being rare, and putting it
Absolutely.
all together. So yeah.
Cool.
If I was picking, probably the Datsun FD, and maybe this Galant. You know.
That's my job done.
So we're on the Garage Street Sports stand at the minute, the club display, and they've got some really, really, really nice stuff. So you've got this lovely PS13 here on Works wheels. They've got another 200SX here, Joe. So you're going to do that, and you keep walking through another. There's an S15, a gorgeous Skyline, and then if you look around here, really lovely. This Mazda R7 FD, got the bride seats in there, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Obviously running big power. Over here, this 32 was actually featured in Japan because it's got a Japanese feature on the dash, and I find that really, really cool. And then you've got the Advan 3 spokes, and then over here, this is a really, really nice S15. Again, split rims, core boost seats, gorgeous paint, lovely body kit. It's just, yeah, and it's absolutely pristine and lovely and clean. So yeah, great variation on this club stand. Impressed. Oh, Joe, have a look at this. Posh kebabs.
A few moments later.
So I try and be impartial when it comes to looking at cars, but I spotted this gorgeous Mazda 323. It's the turbo, isn't it? And it's also four-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's right.
And Ronnie, you've come all the way over from Holland, haven't you?
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
Could you just tell us a little bit about the car, a little bit of the history of how long you had it and what you've done to it?
Now, I have the car from 2005. Therefore, I had a car in 2003, also a Mazda 323. Then I rebuilt this one, and I had to have some parts make on on this one. So the other one was on the side, and then I rebuilt this one. And through the years, every time a little bit more. Then the engine broke, so the engine you had to make new. Parts were very difficult to find. So I had a lot of parts from Germany. I think at least 5 cars from these I always bought only for parts, because most of the cars were broken, the engine was broken. Then the people say I don't need them anymore, so then I buy them. And so I have a lot of parts in my garage. And
So there you go. If you've got a Mazda 323 and you need some parts, speak to
Yeah.
Ronnie. Ronnie, I take it you painted this car?
Yeah, in the original colors, because I like the grey and black, so it's like original. And I only lowered it. And the wheels, yeah, they're from the Ronald Turbo wheels are from 1984, so they are older than the car. Mostly the people say, yeah, it's not looking good to make new wheels on such a car, but the wheels are older than the car.
What, so they're refurbed Renault Turbos,
Yeah.
original ones, because you can still buy them today, can't you?
Yeah, but I don't like them. The old one I like even more.
Yeah.
So, but this is a very fun car to drive, and yeah, I wanted to be one time in England, so here I am.
Well, thank you very much, Ronnie.
Thank you
Cheers.
very much.
I love these little Suzuki Altos. This one's on SSR wheels, got a Nardi steering wheel in there. But rumour has it the Suzuki Alto actually inspired the Renault Twingo. So I think you'll agree, the first ever Classic Japfest has been a resounding success. What is your favourite car? Please let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe and share.